Yeah, yeah.
Long term also bitter.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
ja ma see on nagu see, kui ma üks päev panin Tanne, siis ma tegin spagetti. See oli tõesti nagu, see oli nagu prima. Tegelikult on mingit asja nagu veel nii-öelda nagu eksperimenteerida.
Jaa, see on üks samm.
But the bench,
Hey?
Someone else comes in on the.
yeah.
It's really interesting. That church was beautiful, wasn't it?
Ja sitten syötäväksi on häädettu.
Eat and drink. And just they'll get the data later, right? And the new file that photo
So here we have the spinach orzetta with some spinach greens, some honey dust, and fried mushrooms.